Wow, Sherry's giving some hikers a soda and all, because we're at the barn here at Atkins. We just came down trying to catch some hikers for the video, and wow, this is amazing because we caught Lumberjack. We just videoed her the other day. I'm going to just talk to her another time just real quick. Then I'm going to catch these two new ones that I don't know who they are. Then we're heading to Damascus to get some more. We're almost getting ready to go home. But we've got a couple of we need to try to catch the slack pack tomorrow. So this worked out perfect. I'm telling you, I just came down the interstate, got off, and they were hiking. And Sherry said I almost run over them to stop them to ask them if we could get them on YouTube and give them something to drink. So I'm gonna talk to the first ones over here that I hadn't met yet. Tell me your name and your trail name.
My name is Ashley George and my trail name is Clubs.
Clubs? How you spell that?
C-L-U-B-S.
I'm making sure because I'm gonna put it under your name. How'd you get that name?
I was playing a euchre game with some friends. We were down by 8 and I decided to just start calling things, and I called Clubs like 4 times in a row, and then we came back and won. So,
good deal. And your name?
I'm Zach, aka Nonstop.
And tell me how you got that name.
Because I don't stop going on the uphills. I'd just rather get them done.
Okay. Did you name yourself?
No, Lumberjack.
Lumberjack named you.
Lumberjack named you. And we got Lumberjack already, and we're going to get her again, and I'm going to come back to her in just a second. So are y'all traveling together?
Yeah, we're married.
You're married?
Yeah.
Really? How is this working the marriage out?
So far, so good.
You learn a little bit more about each other when you're in this situation, huh?
500 miles and we're still together, so.
So you've got, what, 1,500 more to go?
Yeah.
How long have you been planning to do this?
It's been about 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
And since you've got 500 miles under your belt now, if somebody's looking at this and say, I'm going to do it next year, what would you tell them the one thing that's most important?
Plan on starting slow. I think that was the thing that saved us in the beginning, is don't feel like you have to do 20 miles right out the gate.
Now, who's hiking with the cat that just come under my feet?
I don't know. I think she's just
Maybe it wants to go with us, so get up here. Sherry, I think a cat may get up in your food. What date did you tell me you started?
We started on March 8th.
March the 8th.
Yep.
And is there any hostels behind us that you stayed at that kind of impressed you?
We stayed at Elmer's Sunnybank Inn in Hot Springs, and it was just really nice.
That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
And
That
then,
is really nice.
There was an inn in Damascus called the Hikers Inn. It's not a hostel, but
Right.
it was really sweet. Their bunk room was really nice. We stayed in a private
That's
room.
at the beginning. Hike in, you said?
Yes.
Yeah, they
It's a
sold.
little white house.
You're talking at the very beginning?
Oh, no,
Okay.
it's in town.
Oh, okay, okay.
The Hikers Inn, maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it's called.
Okay.
But it was great.
And when did y'all meet Butterfeet?
Lumberjack?
Lumberjack, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Day one.
Day one?
Day one.
Actually,
So
yeah.
y'all with
First day. This is our family.
y'all with them together.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we talked about the family the other day,
did.
but they weren't with you. They weren't with you at the restaurant.
No.
Okay.
Not at that
Okay. There was a couple other guys with you
Yep.
that didn't want to be interviewed.
There's lady pants in it.
Okay, good. So tell us again about your blog or whatever I missed that I didn't put on.
I'm writing a blog. You can find it at katherinehikes.com. KATHERINEHIKES.com.
That's fantastic.
That's
You look fantastic. You look like you hadn't even hiked since I've seen you last.
Oh, great.
You look,
Probably look like I haven't showered
look
either.
at you. You look like you just got out of the shower almost. Your pack looks good. How much weight did you tell me you're carrying if I asked you before?
Probably 40.
40 pounds. How about y'all? Yours isn't 40 pounds.
Nah, as of right now, maybe 30.
Okay, is she carrying some of your stuff?
I'm sitting at like 25, and I
Oh.
carry like the tent and the toiletries and the clothes, and he carries the food.
And how far are y'all going today? Do you know?
We were thinking about 21. but
And where
was
will
just
that put you?
That shelter, I forget what it's
Something mall, shelter.
Oh, shelter.
Not
Not mall shelter.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, guys, looks like we're gonna have some rain coming. The wind's getting real bad. Do you want to say anything before we cut it off?
I don't think so. We have a blog at thetrek.com, so
Yes.
you can check that out there.
And what's it under? Just your
It's
name?
under
Ashley and Zach.
Zach.
Okay, I've looked at a lot of them, and that's a real cool deal.
Yeah.
Okay, God bless every step you take between here and Katahdin, and maybe you come back and give us a summit picture.
Thank you very
I
much.
just got back from Damascus, and they were at 102 northbounders, and we have filmed at least 30 of those. and got them on the blog. Got them on the YouTube. So go and check us out and check yourself out. Tell your friends where they can see you.
All right.
Bye-bye. Man, I caught 2 hikers in the barn, and I'm actually catching them. They're still eating their breakfast, which is fine with me. And tell me your name and your trail name.
My real name is Michael, and my trail name is Munch.
Munch?
Yeah.
M-U-N-C-H?
Yeah.
And the reason I asked because I put that under your name. Can you tell me how you got that name?
I screamed in my sleep, and the artist who made the scream painting, his last name is spelled Munch, M-U-N-C-H.
So did you name yourself that or somebody else?
No, my friend.
Your friend did that. And what's your name and trail name?
My real name is Wouter, and my trail name is Waffles.
Spell that.
W-A-F-F-L-E-S.
And is that because you like waffles?
There's a Dutch cookie. I'm from the Netherlands, and it's called stroopwafels. And I bought them and I handed them out. So that's
Do you?
Yeah. That's
So
how
you
I
do
got
trail magic?
more or less. It's more like sharing.
Sure. When did you start? Your
March
hike?
18th or 7th? 18th. Yeah.
Did y'all start together?
He
No.
started the day after me.
Day after you. And do you have a visa for how long you can be here now?
6 months.
Okay, so you're going to do it in 6 months for sure.
Yeah, that's the plan.
What kind of mileage are you doing per day?
We're around 20 now.
Wow. Good.
Yeah.
Good. Now, you know the weather's calling for rain tomorrow and the next day. How will that affect your hike?
We're thinking about zeroing today, and then tomorrow we might go to a cabin because we're hiking with another friend, and she has a cabin. Well, someone offered us to stay in that cabin, so we might stay there tomorrow.
And is it far from here? The cabin, would they pick you up and bring you, or would you walk to
It's
it, or what?
15 miles from here, so we have to walk 50 miles to a road cross, 15 to a road cross.
And then there's a cabin,
we
yeah.
can
That's
pick
going to
up
be
there.
about on Highway 42.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and that's where a pavilion is over there. I know a little bit where you're walking to. What you think about the trail so far?
I love it.
Do you?
Yeah.
How much planning did you do?
Not too much. Last year, I bought most of my gear and did a test hike in the Roan Highlands in North Carolina.
Okay.
Because I'm from Atlanta, it's only 3 or 4 hour drive.
Yeah. We got some back noise behind us, all the music and the talking, so talk a little bit louder if you don't mind.
Yeah.
So
it was like a 50-mile test hike last summer,
right.
and then I kind of put it out of my head, and a lot of things fell into place, and in January I decided I would hike.
Before you hiked, I just started asking people this. Had you ever met a thru hiker that had completed the thru hike? Met them in person?
Not anyone that completed, but I don't possibly, but I did meet thru hikers when I did some overnights in the Smokies.
Yeah, but prior to you preparing for this, you personally didn't know a thru hiker.
I did meet them on some like weekend trips.
Have you even given it any thought that when you finish the thru hike, how many people you're going to be the first thru hiker they've ever met?
No, not really.
Think about that. That'd be amazing. My wife hiked it in 214, and I see the expressions when she walks in a restaurant and somebody asks her, and then all of a sudden they want to ask you a million questions.
Yeah.
And now you're almost a celebrity. And so it's interesting. I'm starting to remind people of that because most people hadn't met a thru hiker personally.
Yeah.
And then when you get home, all your friends you may be the first one that's ever done this and completed it, and family and relatives. So how about you? Had you ever met a thru hiker?
No, I think it's not that known in the Netherlands. We have some smaller hikes in Europe. Like the Camino, it's pretty known. But
Yeah, I know people that's done the Camino.
Yeah, I did it, and that's how I ended up here. But so I don't think like it's, especially where I'm from, nobody will know about the Appalachian Trail.
Now, what about the Camino in comparison? I know it's totally different.
So easy.
You just walk from from hut to hut or town to town.
from hostel to hostel and restaurants every day. And
Is this harder than you thought it
my
was going to
God,
be?
Yeah, way harder. Yeah, the first weeks I didn't really enjoy it because it was so hard, and like I underestimated it a little bit. But now I have my trail legs, and now it's okay.
Okay, and that's interesting because I asked a question the last couple of days. How often had you thought about, not necessarily that you were going to quit, but at least that thought come through your mind?
I think if I was living in the States,
You'd be home?
I'd be home, yeah.
But the further you get up the trail, the less you probably think about it because
Yeah.
the more you're getting used to it. Is that right?
Yeah, and I called my mom this morning, and I said like the last week I'm starting to enjoy myself and really feel like I'm gonna make it. So that's
Yeah, a
that's
guy
really
we
positive.
interviewed, Downward Cow, he's way ahead of y'all. He just got to the halfway point.
Oh wow.
And he told me yesterday in another interview that he is really, really starting to feel comfortable with his pack and his legs. He's lost 35 pounds.
Wow.
How many have you lost very much weight?
15 or something.
15. And how about you?
Oh, maybe 2 or 3.
2 or 3. Well, hey, that's good. I mean, that's unusual.
Yeah.
As you well know.
I eat a lot.
Do you?
Yeah, like I don't know. I feel like I'm always eating food.
Do you pack a lot of food out?
Yeah, like so much that it hurts.
How much did you say your pack weight is now? When you would leave out of town?
When I leave out of town, it's usually around 26 to 28.
27. That's not bad. That's
Yeah,
not bad.
yeah. But the food, it probably accounts for about 15 of those.
And at this stage of the game, are you comfortable with 15 to 20, somewhere in that range?
Yeah,
Miles?
yeah.
Okay. Family, brothers, sisters, mother and dad, what they think about you out here?
I've got my parents at home and my girlfriend's at home.
What does she think about you being here?
She's proud. She's
Proud? Will she come out and see you any while you're on the trail?
Yeah, she came out a couple times.
Already?
Since, we live in Georgia, so
That help, yeah.
She came
Whether
to
you get
Iowa.
away north, the harder it'll be.
yeah, she wants to come to Waynesboro, Virginia.
Yeah, Waynesboro. That's
and,
good. That's a good place.
New York City. She's
Yeah, that's good. That's a good place. Now, you've fairly expensive to come from where you hunt. What kind of plane ticket?
My plane ticket wasn't that expensive. I think I paid 370 euros.
Okay, so that's
So-
almost same money because it's almost 1-to-1, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you
so it's
say-
really cheap. Yeah.
And your gear working good for you? Have you had to change anything since you came?
No, I didn't have to change anything.
Good deal.
I'm getting a new pair of shoes today, so I'm excited about that.
Are you getting a drop box?
Yeah.
And you going to the post office to get that?
Yeah.
Can we bring you?
Yeah, sure.
We can bring you to the post office?
Awesome.
You sure?
Yeah.
You'd rather do that than walk?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's why I interview people. I find out if I can help them or something.
Oh, awesome.
Anything I can do for you today? You need resupply? Go to Dollar General.
We went into Marion and went to Ingles. I'm
Okay.
loaded.
Okay.
Can you help me decide whether to hunker down here or keep going?
I'll talk to you about it when we get off.
Yeah.
God bless every step between here and Katahdin. If you go on the YouTube channel and figure out a way to send us a summit photo, then we'll put it up when we get it.
Cool.
We'll talk to y'all a little bit about what we can do for you here. Thank you.
Thanks.
Hey guys, I'm in Athens, Virginia. I'm gonna do something a little different. This is right across the street from the barn. You see that's the service station over there, and Relax Inn is right down the street. You know, some of you that's reading the book know where this is. I actually just helped 2 hikers that you've already seen on the channel and got them back from the post office. But this is the restaurant. This is what's called the barn. And you can see why it's a big barn looking building. I'm actually walk in and let you see the inside and all. I'd say 80% of the hikers, probably maybe 90%, stop here because they come straight out to the road and the trail's right here. Throw a rock and hit it. Got a place to put your packs outside. A couple of benches there. Trash cans out here. 4 poles. I'm gonna just walk in and show you the facilities, and then we're gonna cut it off. At least you'll have an idea. It just says seat yourself. There's, I believe, in a rocking chair, so there's a couple of rocking chairs here. And you enjoying the barn?
It's great. Great food too.
Really?
Yeah.
So where are you going? Where are you going when you leave here?
I don't remember. Going to Damascus.
Going to Damascus. Look for hikers. Okay. We're not allowed behind here. That's the kitchen. I think that's the owner or manager or something. And this is where you will go. There's the drinks. There's the area you sit in. And for you that are coming this way, you'll have an idea what it looks like when you get here. Hiker over there. And let me see if I can find the girl that's the waitress. I'll get her on there. I'll get her on camera. I'm going to go do that right now. Can you give me your name?
My name's Courtney.
Courtney, how long you've worked here?
About 7 months, 6 or 7
Okay.
months.
Have you met any hikers?
I met a whole lot of hikers. About everybody that comes in here is a hiker.
Yeah. You can tell they're a hiker when you walk in the door, can't you?
Yep.
By the way they smell and by the way they look. What's the most popular thing the hiker eats?
Probably the hiker sandwich.
Okay.
It's
Is
a
that the
hiker
hamburger?
burger. Yes, the hamburger, and it's 2 8-ounce patties, so that's about a pound of meat.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then they usually get a French fry?
Yeah, absolutely, or onion rings or tater tots.
And then they get probably a tea or something that they fill up a lot of times?
Absolutely, tea and coffee. That's the big ones.
What time do you open and what time do you close?
We open at 7 and we close at 8 o'clock.
Every day of the week?
Well, except for Sundays. Sundays we're open from 7 to 3.
Okay. Anything else we might need to remind people that's going to be looking at this, looking to hike next year or the year after or whatever, of anything else? Do you have Wi-Fi? I don't know if you do.
Oh, we don't have
You don't
Wi-Fi.
have Wi-Fi.
But we do have a Sunday bar buffet.
Is that the only day that the buffet?
Sunday.
Okay, and they can charge their phones while they're here?
Absolutely.
You got charging or receptacles for them and all of that. A bench outside. Can they bring dogs? I don't even know. Can they bring dogs?
If they're service dogs,
If
they
it's
can
a
bring
service
them.
dog.
If they're not, they can leave them outside. We don't care. We usually feed them bacon or something.
And do they do drop box? I don't know. Can people send boxes here? and
Yeah,
pick
yeah,
up?
they can send boxes here. We have a whole little area right here for that.
Oh, that's what that's for.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's all for the boxes.
And do you charge for them to pick up the boxes here?
Yeah, it's $2.50.
It's $2.50,
$2.50.
and they just walk in and they can get it during the open hours of the restaurant.
We just have to have an ID to make sure it's them, and then they can stop for it and leave.
Thank you so much for your time. I see you got a customer. I'll catch you later.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, we're at Woodchuck again. We're coming back through Damascus and finding as many hikers this year as we can for 217 YouTube channel. Give us your name and your trail name.
Well, my name's Piper
Piper?
Williamson, and my trail name's Piper.
Piper.
Right?
I
Because
just put one up called Piper yesterday. A
Really?
guy. And the reason, I'm going to tell you his name, reason he got that name or was given himself that name, he found a piece of PVC pipe on side the mountain and used it to make water, to run the water into his filter. So how did you get your name?
it's on my birth certificate.
Really?
Yeah.
Piper
So
is on your birth.
my name is Piper. My given name is Piper.
Wow.
And nobody feels the need to give me a trail name because they all think my
That
trail
sounds
name's
cool.
Piper.
That sounds cool enough to me.
Yep.
Where are you from?
I'm from Austin, Texas.
Austin, Texas. There's nothing looks like Austin, Texas out here that I've found.
No. But I love both places.
Yeah, and Texas is windy at times too, out
Yes,
at
it
Austin.
can be, but this is amazing.
This has been tough for a week. We've been out here helping hikers and tinning with them and stuff. And the other night I could have swore it's no way they were going to be there in the morning when they woke up. So bad. It's really bad. When did you start?
I am on the 7-year plan. I do
Is-
300 a year.
There's a car. You reckon that's your?
That's probably my ride. So I've got 110 in this year so far.
Okay.
And I'll be back.
Okay.
This
Thank
is
you.
my 3rd year.
Okay. Thank you, Ho.
Thank you. Bye.